You're watching the TC MMA podcast.
Let's jump into the first one. Welterweight division, Themba Gorimbo. I know you remember him. If you don't, I'll explain here in the prediction. Taking on Niko Price. This is 13-4 versus 16-7. Zimbabwe versus UFC. Let's get into it right now. In the welterweight division at UFC Vegas 98, you got Themba Gorimbo. He's back taking on Niko Price, and this is going to be a great fight. Now, if you don't remember Themba Gorimbo, this is the guy who The Rock bought a house for, right? To help him in his situation, his goal of becoming a UFC champion. Took the stress off of him in terms of money and things like that, and his family not being here. So he's had that now for a good year, or maybe even two at this point. So that's what The Rock did for him, and he's looked impressive as of late. Gorimbo, 13-4. Niko Price, 16-7. Gorimbo, 1 inch taller, is 6'1". He's 33. Price, 35. So for both guys, the time is now. Like, you start hitting the mid-40s, you're starting to run out of steam. No doubt about it. That's what we've seen. Gorimbo, 1 inch reach advantage. Both guys stand right-handed, so no big differences yet. Now here we go for Gorimbo. This is a true test because Price, 5.6, 5.7 significant strikes per minute. That's impressive. 2.5 per minute for Gorimbo. Now, the takedown game is where Gorimbo thrives, right? Well over a takedown per round. He lands like 4 on average per 3 rounds. Niko Price gets like 1 over 3 rounds. So the first thing I want to know is the takedown defense of Niko Price, right? That's going to be a big factor here, and it's 62%. So that leads me to believe that Gorimbo is going to be able to get some takedowns. I'm a little nervous about the strike game from Niko Price. I'm a little nervous, but what I do expect, at least right now, and this is going for the next 18 months to 2 years, Gorimbo is going to be at his best. And what The Rock did for him gave him some, financial freedom a little bit. Not have to worry about getting a house and get your family here, and then you can just focus on training for the sport. And what that means is he's going to be looking better and better every time out. So I got to say, okay, he looked good in his last fight. He's going to look even better here. Is that good enough to beat Niko Price? Yes, it is. But it's going to be close. But the guy from Zimbabwe wins this fight. Themba Gorimbo, in my opinion, wins a very close fight. If he gets a finish, I'll be surprised. Very capable. But it's just he's moving up levels now. But he'll get the win here by decision to move to 14-4. Welterweight division. UFC Vegas 98. Yeah, we got to go with Themba Gorimbo. This guy is solid. But Niko Price is no joke. He's no joke. And you expect a good win here, welterweight division, 170 pounds. Of course, not as big as 185, but they're bigger than lightweight. I like this division. I've always liked this division. I want to see this division thrive and continue to have good fighters, which it does. Like Shavkat's coming up. Ian Gary's coming up. Of course, you got Bilal Muhammad as a champ now, and he looked so good against Leon Edwards. Like, you could tell he's been working with Khabib and Islam Makhachev and the whole team, so that's going to be a problem going forward. So this division is starting to beef up again, and what happens is when you have a really good champion in a division, you don't realize, but while they're holding the belt, the rest of the division is getting stronger underneath. Because now it's like everyone's fighting for 1, 2, and 3 contender, and it just starts beefing up. And Bilal could do that for this division if he can hold on to it for 3 or 4 fights, which is possible. But there's some heavy hitters on the rise. There are some heavy hitters on the rise in this division. Make no mistake about it.
He's gon' fight, he's gon' fight. Hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fighter call, UFC at its height. Yeah. Bringing that thunder with all his might. Saying, step up, wanna fight? Hold up, think twice. Gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon. Walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass.